Hi, I'm here with Ward and Lorraine, two awesome graduates of ours, and what I wanted to do is catch up because they've had a really interesting journey. So big welcome, Ward and Lorraine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We wanted to hear about how, because obviously you guys joined our Champions program, and then something happened that was a little bit unexpected, didn't it?
Yes, I was made redundant about 4 weeks after.
Okay.
So
Ward and Lorraine were learning their digital skills, but suddenly it became very, very important to put those digital skills into action. So
Yes.
tell us what you did.
So what we did was we started developing a website, was looking good, but then at a certain point we needed to get some income. So talking with Matt on a coaching call, Matt said you have to go out and network because we were coming from New Zealand a couple of years ago. I worked in the very high-end corporate with companies like Origin, Santos, who don't really need a website from a just beginning website builder. So based on that, Matt said you have to go out and network. So he gave me the phone number of a lady who does networking groups, got in contact with her and got networking.
There we go. And so you guys decided to focus on cash flow strategy, didn't you? Because you needed to get cash flow fast.
Yep.
So you needed to build those, so the building websites for local businesses. So how did that go? How long did it take you before you could actually get some cash flow in the door?
Well, getting some cash flow in the door took us about 3 months.
Yep.
So got a first client, got a second client. Once they started ranking, they started talking about us and saying, hey, you have to talk to these guys about your website. And from that, one came after another, and we just built it up pretty quickly up to a reasonable level. And within a year, we replaced our income.
Which is pretty amazing.
Which is
from a skill that you've just learned,
Yeah.
and that you're now. So what's the feedback on your websites? Do people like them, the ones you're building?
Yeah, people like what we're building, but mainly what they want to see is the results. So they want to get the phone calls. That's what the business is about. So how the website looks is not always that important. It's much more important to get the phone calls and get the clients in. So, and that's also what we talk about with clients and say, hey, we are here mainly to get you customers. So we'll always discuss content and how it looks, and it has to look good and it has to look nice, but it's even more important to get clients through the door, and that's what we're working with them.
Fantastic. And so that's the sort of result. Give us some interesting results that you've got. So you've built websites for businesses.
Yes.
And actually helped them turn around their businesses, haven't you?
Correct. So one of them is an accountant we had in New Zealand from when we left, who was still doing a bit of work for us. Talked to him, and that was my first potential client, and I told him, listen, I will build you a website and you don't pay until you get clients through the door. And
That's
within
gutsy.
3 months, he got clients through the door.
All right.
Second client was an IT company here in Brisbane, and they didn't get the results they wanted. And within about a year, they are ranking for almost any term Office 365 in Brisbane as number 1, 2, and 3 spots. So
Wow.
they're
So
really happy with that result.
Fantastic. So they weren't getting results with the previous
Yeah.
website, and you came in and said, okay, I can fix this.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And the
Well
main
done.
thing was he was paying somebody to do SEO, and I just asked him a couple of questions. What reporting do you get? Oh, I don't get any. Oh, that's interesting. What are they doing each month for the money you're paying them? Oh, I don't know. Why are you paying those people? And those 3 questions just got us off to start.
It's a very common thing that we all see, isn't it? Over and over again in the marketplace. People paying a lot of money for SEO that does nothing and not getting any
Correct.
reporting or anything like that. And so, which is amazing. You guys used to have such high integrity, and now applying what we've showed you, you get results for people. So
Absolutely.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, people get sucked into the idea, I need to have a designed website. It has to look really nice, and huge banners, huge photos, loading very slowly, all those things. So you have to explain all that and say, look, we have to work on that because it's not good for the conversion.
Yeah.
So those are the things that people start with. Oh, I have a new business, or a business that's going well, but I want this website, which is like my prize website, and then it doesn't do anything, and they get very frustrated. So and then we have to explain. Those are not the important things.
Let's actually make a website for you guys
that works.
generates the leads, gets you money in the door.
Yeah.
So that is fantastic, and I'm just so impressed, guys. You replaced engineer's income
Yep.
within a year,
Yep.
starting from absolute zero. What did you know any IT before you started?
I have been working in IT before. I am a mechanical engineer, but also have done a lot of IT, so I've done both. So that made it a little bit easier to ease into, but Lorraine hasn't, and she's built more websites than I have.
So the secret is Lorraine.
I'm more the builder, yes,
Okay,
absolutely,
so
yeah,
there you
yeah.
go.
And I
So-
don't, I'm not
Yeah.
not a really
No
technical
experience.
person.
Lorraine does most of the building, I do most of the technical stuff and the SEO.
Yeah, fantastic. What a team.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
congratulations, guys. Well done.
Thank you.
And thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah,
pleasure.
we love being here, absolutely,
Okay.
with you
Good.
and with the group. It's fantastic.
Fantastic. Thank you.
All
Great,
right,
thank
you
you.
very much.